guys, I'm Rhonda Nickerson from Rhonda's Creative Corner, where we teach you to make mumps and wreaths and how to perfect your craft. Alright guys, today's tutorial, I'm super excited about it. I have not taught you guys on YouTube how to make a centerpiece, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So let me show you the supplies we need. Everything that I show you, I do have in the store, and you're able to buy this as a kit. So you can go to www.rhondascreativecorner.com and get all the supplies that you will need for this, alright? Alright, so let's show the supplies. You're going to need one 10-inch white mesh, and this is the snowball. Snowball. It has snowball and snowdrift. This is the snowball mesh. You can get that in the kit. You'll also need a 10-inch work form. You need this cute little snowman and these two ribbons. All right. So this will be sold as a kit. All right. And you also need the tools that you'll need. You'll need some, probably just two, but I got more than that. You never know with me. I might add a bow or something, so I just got some extras. But you need some pipe cleaners. You're going to need your rotary cutter. You're going to need some scissors. You're also going to need something to be able to poke through. This is just a little skewer that I had in the kitchen, and I use this now to put holes in the boxes to ship my wreaths and for different projects that I have. All right. And also you need the Rhonda's Creative Station. If you need this, you can go to the website and get it as well. It's also on sale for, I think it's $169 if I'm not mistaken, but you can get this is all in one, and you also can look on YouTube for the video to show you guys, show you guys how to use it. All right guys, so let's get started on the project. All right guys, so let's get started with cutting the mesh. So the way that I figure out everything when cutting my mesh is I count the number of tinsel ties that I have on here. There are 12 tinsel ties on the smaller one, 18 on the other one. So with 10 yards is 360 inches. I divide 360 by however many tinsel ties that I have. So I'm able to cut each one at 30 inches if I wanted to. I don't want to cut it that big, but I am going to cut them about 26 inches so that it will be full and he will have a cloud of snow basically to sit on. All right, so we're going to cut 12 at 26 inches. All right, so I just cut my mesh and just put it to the side, and because it is just 12 of them, I will go ahead and cut it while I'm on film because it won't take that long. And you can see my beautiful hands cutting the mesh. Y'all know I gotta be goofy. Goof troop. Now I lost count being goofy. That's fine. We got 3 more. Cut one more, and we have a little bit left. Because it's so small, I'm sure we won't need to use it, but you can use it for something else. If you just want to kind of highlight or fill in some of your areas on something else, then you are able to do that. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get set up to cut our ribbon. And so with this one, you know, a lot of my projects usually I use 4 ribbon, but with this one I'm just going to actually just use 2. Get my little there we go. And then I'm going to cut these at 13 inches. Need to switch that. And then I am going to cut both of them at the same time. All right, and we're going to place this underneath, and this will keep us ready. All right. There we go. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. Take that. Take that off, and then you just pull this up. We get some other scissors. Cut scissors to make sure that we cut all the way through. This is quite a bit. There we go. Then we'll go in and separate our ribbon, and then I will dovetail 2 of these for you guys. And for those of you who are just watching my station for the first time, or you're a beginner with making wreaths, this is what you call dovetailing. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take, I like to take 3 of my ribbon. With these scissors, you see how I cut through all that. I could actually cut more, but I like to teach. When I'm teaching, I like to show with 3. All right, and then you're just going to take it at an angle, and you're going to cut. All right, so this way your ribbons look pretty on the ends. See, this compared to that, it's a no-brainer. You want your ribbons to always look good. All right. It's a little off, so let's cut that one more time. There we go. That's better. All right, I'm just gonna fold it in half. Put your scissors at an angle and cut. All right, fold it in half. Put your scissors at an angle. And there you have it. So these will be, this is going to be super cute. All right, guys, so I'm going to get the rest of the stuff dovetailed, and then we'll start on the project. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get our little snowman done. As you can see, I've already done one side. So I'm going to just take my glue gun and place some glue there where I've done that part, just to make sure that it stays. And then we're going to do the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my little poker, and I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to go up at an angle. And just, there we go. And then just bring it back out. I'm just spilling glue everywhere. I made a mess. Alright, then we're going to take our pipe cleaner, and we're just going to push it through. Sometimes it's easy to push through, and then sometimes it's not. Sometimes we have to actually get a let's see if I'm gonna make it without it bending. Just gonna get another one. Just keep doing it. Let me see if I poke this way. See, my other one, when I wasn't on film, went straight through. Now this one wants to be difficult. Why? It's because I'm on film. So yeah, I'm like, come on. Oh, went out a different side, but that's okay. We just poked it through there, and you just bring it through enough to where you can have both sides, and you're able to twist it at least 3 or 4 times, okay? Then we're going to put some glue. So if you've been with me, you know I like to get my centerpieces ready at first, so that when I'm ready to add them, I don't have to wait for the glue to dry or anything like that. So that's why I'm going ahead and getting him all together. All right, so kind of made a mess. That's all right. All right, so then I'm just going to place him to the side. And let him dry. Okay, just gonna put those to the side. So let's get started with the if y'all know, I just got out of mum season. I tried to clean my table up because it had glue everywhere, but because I didn't want the glue getting stuck when I'm trying to do my ruffles, get stuck on the mesh. All right, so we're gonna do the ruffle method. We're gonna cut our tags off. We're gonna make sure that all of our little tinsel ties are in place. All of them are not moving. So what you want to do is you just kind of want to take this, say for instance this little part here, if you guys can see that it's sticking out, you just want to make sure that it's under. Make sure that these are not rocking back and forth where, you know, it'll make your mesh be uneven. You know, make sure that they're steady and in place. This one's a little loose, but it's okay. As long as it's not going left and right, then we're good. All right, so we're ready to add the mesh. All right, I'm just going to take it. All right, so you're just going to hold it here. With this one, it's going to be easy. You're just going to use this middle line and just keep your hands there as you're pinching. All right. You're just going to add it. You can start on top and or bottom. I usually start on the bottom, but it's up to you. However you want to do it, it's fine. Alright. I'm just going to place them right next to each other, making sure that you're keeping it even. And what you want to do is you want to come and you want to pull this from under. Alright. To make it full. And I just got to thinking about it. I don't know what I was thinking when I cut them at 14. It may be a little bit too long, so I'm gonna put one in, and if it is, I'll just cut them down all the same sizes. And I'm speaking about the ribbon. 14 is my favorite, but that's for wreaths. This is actually smaller, so we probably don't need them cut at 14. Either 12 or 13 would work good, but 14 may look pretty, so we'll wait and see. All right, go in, pull that up. This is going to be really nice and full. And the key to this, what I love teaching so that you guys will know, for your ruffles to be really pretty, I like to take small little pinches when I'm going down. And I'll give you an example of what I mean. Alright, so when you're doing this, you could grab real big if you wanted to, like this. Your ruffles are not as tight and pretty to me as if you do it like this and you're grabbing little smaller pieces. To me, it just looks much prettier. That's a FedEx truck driving by. We're finished with this bottom row. We're going to go in and add. So I'm just going to go in, make sure that my tinsel ties are up and ready to insert the mesh into them. It'll be a nice pile of snow for our little snowman. 2 more to go. And this is really nice and full. Love it. And one more. All right, we hold it up, show you guys what we got. Super cute, super even. That's the thing about like trying to keep it in the middle. It always looks even. All right, so we got that going. So let me do something real quick. I'm thinking that he is going to be just fine. I think the mesh is going to be perfect, because I was thinking when I was doing that maybe I should have put a little crisscross of the pipe cleaners down at the bottom, but he's just so light, y'all. He's just going to sit right on top of there and he'll be just fine pulling that down. Okay, so we don't have to add that, but let's go ahead and add the ribbon. Uh-oh. And let's see if it's too long. It might not be too long, might be perfect. We'll see. All right, so I'm not going to open them. When I first started teaching, I always taught to open up the tinsel ties and place it in. But if I started doing it without doing it, and I like the way the ribbon fits better, okay? Just make sure when you're placing it down in here that you're pushing down really, really tight. You see my fingers pushing down in there, all right? And then when I'm grabbing it, I'm pulling tight here and wrapping 3 times, all right? And then we're going to take our pen or our pencil or our glue stick, and we're going to just curl our tinsel tie. All right, then we take our ribbon, make sure that we'll pull out nice and tight. Just like that. And both of these ribbons are gorgeous. I'll put it up close to the camera so that you guys can see the sparkle. You might can already see it, I'm not sure. But you have the sparkle in that one and the sparkle in that one. So it's super cute. It's going to be the same all the way around. Alright, so as you could see, that one was just a little bit off when I had cut it, so I wanted to make sure that my dovetail looked good. So that's just one thing about me. I'm very particular when I receive something from somebody. I look at all the details. Some people don't, but I know some people that do. So you always want to make sure that your items look good. Don't half do your stuff, okay? Just make sure that everything looks good. How I think all the time is act like you're sending it to a famous person who's going to be promoting your stuff and showing your stuff, okay? And by doing that, you want to send something as close to perfect as possible. So, always say, give your very best. Alright, and we're just going to go in, making sure that we're pushing down on each one. Pull this here really tight and then twist it 3 times. Get your pin, and then I'm going to demonstrate 2 on the outside, and then I will get this finished up and we'll come and add him. And I have some snowflakes too. I'll also put that in the kit too. I forgot about the snowflakes that we can go in and add as well. Okay. Alright, take this. And I'm going to do the outside for you guys. I'll go over here where there's no ribbon so you guys can see. And we do this one the exact same way. We just take our ribbon, we place it in there, make sure that we're pushing down well, really tight, We'll pull it here and then twist 3 times. Take your pen, pencil, or your glue stick and tie it. And take your ribbon and pull it out. I'm so not used to having the same ribbon all the way around, but I wanted to have a reasonable kit for you guys because the snowman, he's pretty pricey. So I say, well, what can I do to make this less expensive? So I say, just do 2 ribbon. All right. And so I'm just taking it, making sure that's even, folded it in half, opening it up, pinching it together like that, taking it with my tinsel ties, placing it down inside. Make sure that I'm pushing down far and then tying it off 3 times. Getting the pin and twisting. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this finished up, get all of the ribbon on here, go back there and get my snowflakes, and then we'll come in and finish him up. He's going to be super duper cute. And I'll hold up and show you what we have so far so you guys could see. So this could be either a centerpiece or a wreath. Okay, let me show you how it can go. So if you wanted it to be a wreath, you can put him in there like this. This will be a less expensive wreath because it is smaller, or it can be a centerpiece and he's sitting on top. So you got a 2 for 1 today. All right, guys, let me get this finished up and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so look how cute. Looks super cute. So like I said, if you want to make it a wreath, you definitely can. And you can just have him sitting here in the middle. Super cute. But we're doing centerpiece. So we're going to take him. We're just going to take our pipe cleaners. And place it down in the center. I'm going to push the mesh underneath this bottom. Let me do that on the stick. Just going to pull them down, not too tight, okay? You don't want them to be just sunk down in there. Just kind of leave them loose. Where he's pulled in slightly tight, not too tight. All right. And I'll try to show you guys what I'm doing. I don't want to turn him upside down and hurt his hat. All right. If you guys can see that, I'm just taking it and bringing it over. And there he is. And if you think he's too tight, pull up a little bit. Yeah, how cute is that? It's too cute. Too cute. There we go. All right. So now what we're going to do, I found 2 things that I wanted to use. So let me show you guys. Okay, so you know he wouldn't be sitting like this if it's a wreath, but I wanted to show you if you're going to make this into a wreath, you would definitely place this up like this, okay? But because we're using this as a centerpiece, we're going to place it like this. So let me show you guys how I made this. So this comes where you can do 4 and, or no, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. So you'll have a little extra. All right. So you're taking 2 of the balls. I think I want to use this one because this one's a little bit larger. And then the snowflakes come in 2 as well. And then what I'm doing, because the snowflake one is a lot taller than the other one, I'm breaking that apart as well. Okay. So we're just going to take this. And if you don't have a pick machine, then this is a way that you're able to do this. Okay. All right. Let's fix this one. Trying to find a little hole. There we go. I just made another one. So I'm just going to put a little glue. And place that inside. I didn't go where I put the glue, so let's put some glue on there. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to let that one dry. Alright, so I'm going to take these two. Alright, going to place them just like that. And then we'll take the longer white stem and we're going to just wrap it around. Just like that. Alright. But if you have a pick machine, then you could definitely use your pick machine. Alright, so that's how that's going to look. And then of course we'll cut it down some. You don't need that stem that long. Alright. So you're going to need 4 of these. Take that, break it apart, break it apart. Alright. And wrap it around. Alright. Alright, I'm going to make one more. Now this time the smaller one has the longer one. So I'm just taking that and wrapping this one around. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this with every other one and we're just going to place it inside the tinsel tie. Okay. And so because it's not going, you don't want it to be like this, okay? I want it to be to the side. I think it looks better with it like that, with it to the side. And you'll see why. But it's your choice. If you want it to go up, you definitely can have it that way with it coming out. It's all on how you want it to look. Or you can have it going sideways. So I'm going to place mine. When I first was looking at it and trying it out, I liked it with it to its side. But like I said, you're putting it in the tinsel tie, so you're able to turn it whichever way you want. So say for instance you don't like it to the side, you can turn it. So I'm just taking this, placing it inside the tinsel tie, and wrapping it around. Alright. So we're going to do every other one. I kept poking my finger. Push that in. Put this down a tad bit. Just placing some glue there. taking it, placing glue, and every other one. And that's the only hard part about this, because with every other one you'll have one that's side by side, because it's only 5 on the outside. So that's the only bad part. So let's see what we can do. Let me see if this will work. Just to kind of make it where it's not exactly side by side. I don't know if this will work, but let's try. It's worth a try. Just kind of go in the middle of both of them. Take a pipe cleaner. And I can always just cut this right off if it doesn't work. I kind of make things work for you. I put a little dot of glue and I'm just wrapping that around so that it will not move. Let's just see if this works, if it's strong enough to hold it. Alright, so you see how I made that little curl there? Let's see if this works. This way, it's not just like side by side. See what I mean? If it's side by side, if I put it here in the middle, it's a little bit further apart. So this may work. We'll see. Yep. All right, so let me take a look. Put my ribbons up. All right, so let's see. So you have a choice. You can put them going out like this if you want, which looks super cute. It's kind of just sitting on the side, or you can have them sideways, or you can do every other one. Have one going that way, have one going sideways. Yeah, I think I like that. And then we'll turn this one where it's going down. It's a little flimsy one, but we're gonna make it work. All right, this one to the side. This one's already done there. Gonna cut his little tag off. I think it will be cute. Make him sit up a little bit more. And do you see, I don't know if you guys can see from the top camera how the pipe cleaner is showing. All you do is take your mesh and put it over it. Take your ribbon, put it over it, whatever you need to do. Just make sure before you take your pictures and everything that your ribbon is looking good and not all bent out of shape. All right, so let's do this. Let's find my snowflakes. If I can manage, they didn't fall into her. Let's see. Oh, here they are. So let's take a snowflake. I'm going to place one in his hand. I don't know if that'll be too big. No, I think I like that. Let me see the other size. I like the larger one. All right, I'll take one of the snowflakes. Put some glue there. And then we'll place it in his little hand. Oh my goodness, he's just too cute. Alright. Alright, so here he is. He looks super cute. Alright, so I'm going to look at everything, make sure that I like everything the way it is. If I make any changes, I'll definitely let you guys know. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I have these extra little balls left. So I'll say, hey, why not use them? So what I'm doing is I'm just taking it and I'm just leaving a little part of the stem left. And I'm just putting it into the outside tinsel ties that don't have anything in them. Okay, so I've already done the other two. I'm just showing you guys how I did it. Just take some, put some glue. And then I'm going to use, as I've used my pen to curl it, I'm just sticking it inside and wrapping it around. Okay, just to put a little color on that part as well. So once I'm done, I'm going to go in, snip all of my little scragglies, make sure that it looks good, make sure that all of my ribbon looks perfect before I take my pictures and before I ship it off to my customer. Alright guys, so here's the finished product. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to push that notification bell. And if you want to follow me on other social media, it's all Rhonda's Creative Corner. That's on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. Alright, if you have any questions, please put them down in the comments below, and I look forward to making my next project with you guys. Alright guys, if you want to get this kit, don't forget www.rhondascreativecorner.com. Alright guys, until next time. Bye guys!